Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Alright, today's video we're going to talk about Himeno, this character right here that we just obtained on day 3, right? If you guys are not aware, Himeno is an SR that you obtain for free. So let's talk about how to best utilize her, how strong is she in the meta, if she's going to be viable at all compared to all the other SSRs that are laying around. But first, let me insert her in my synchro slot, get her up to 207, let's go. Now, Himeno is a burst 2 sniper rifle character, so she's supposed to be able to assist or give benefit to other sniper rifle character to be able to boost them, right? If you look at her skills. So right now you can see she has skill 1, skill 2 and a burst skill. Skill 1, all she does is reduce the defense of the target. This doesn't do much, but what's going to make her really strong, or at least give her tangible placement, is going to be the effect of skill 2, Invisible Hand. So here you can see affects all allies with sniper rifles, and it's going to give you attack increase by 10%, alright, or 11% almost there for 10 seconds. And max ammunition capacity increased by 2 rounds for 10 seconds. Now this skill is active for cooldown of 20 seconds, so that means every 20 seconds you'll be able to activate this for 10 seconds. Pretty cool buff right there. Increase your attack, also increase your max ammunition capacity. If you are familiar with Sugar, this skill is somewhat similar to hers in terms of boosting the ability for shotgun users, while Himeno has the ability to help sniper rifle characters overall. Now in theory, this shouldn't seem that bad, right? This is like kind of a decent one, and then you can see her burst skill, Ghost, affect one ally with the highest attack, where the charge damage increased by 23.7% and the crit rate increased by 16.35%. So again, not too bad overall. You can see it's a 20 seconds burst as well. I don't think she's that bad on paper, so I'm going to test her in a couple of tests to see how good is she compared to maybe some of the meta burst 2 right now. Okay, let's do a quick initial testing just to give you guys an idea. So here is a typical sniper rifle team that I can think of. Obviously you have Alice, she's one of the best sniper rifle. So you can also use Yulha. Yulha is also a decent choice. I don't have mine on synchro slot in particular, but you can see Dola, Alice, Helm, and then of course Lita is still the best burst one, and I figure Privati is the best support burst 3 right here to be able to give them the reload speed compared to Drake, which gives hit rate. I do think that the reload speed is going to be much more beneficial. So I'm going to use Dola for now, show you guys the results, and then we're going to swap to Himeno to see if we get any damage boost compared to Dola. So let's go. Okay, so the results are out as follows: 46 million, let's have a look. Alice is doing 11 million, okay. So we have Helm doing 10 million right there. So Lita, Privati, and Dola. So let's see if we can improve this. I don't know if swapping Dola, taking Dola out, putting in Himeno is going to give me more than 46 mil. Let's give that a shot. Okay, so we have Himeno swap in. So let's have a look. I do think that Himeno being burst 2 is not too bad actually. There's not much competition for burst 2. There's actually a lot of competition if you're looking at the damage dealer side, for example, like damage dealer support, right? For example, Dola and stuff. But it's not the worst. I feel like being in burst 2, you know, it gives you the flexibility, plus she has 20 seconds burst cooldown. Burst 1 would have been ideal for her. I feel like she would be way stronger if she's a burst 1 for sure. But then, yeah, it's kind of complicated. Like, even if the problem is if she's in burst 1, she'll have to compete with Lita, which I think there's no SR that can, you know, like most SSR can't even dream of competing with Lita, right? In terms of the burst 1 support. So there's no way Himeno would have a chance at all if she was at burst 1. People will use Lita or Rapunzel over her for sure, 100%. So burst 2, at least she stood a chance, which I am happy with. Obviously, if you want to, you can also use Cocoa for the burst 1 to slot in the slot to replace Lita. If you don't have Lita, that can help a little bit of damage. But looks like we're getting significantly less. Alright, I don't think we're getting that high of a damage right here. Okay, who is the one that activated? So we're getting significantly less than Dola. So we got 46 million earlier, and this time we only got 39 million. So let's have a look. 11 million from Alice. Okay, that's about the same. And then we have about looks like Helm is doing significantly less compared to Dola's buff. Lethal is also doing slightly less. I don't think that's that's affecting because Lethal as well, and also Privity is also doing less. Keep in mind because Dola buffs everyone, right? So Dola's buff is much more universal, whereas for Himeno, she specifically give boost to sniper rifle per se. That's only if you run full sniper rifle, but right now, that's an unfortunate case of truth like I mentioned. You know, like I feel like it's still going to be long shot, Lethal is still going to be better. Now if you don't have Lethal, there's a chance that things could have gone differently, I feel like. But right now in the most ideal, best optimal team, Himeno is going to be, she's not bad, alright, but she's doing about average damage, it seems. Now I try to be as fair as I can when judging her because keep in mind she's still an SR, and comparing her to SSR, obviously there's going to be a lot of discrepancy right there, and it's quite hard for her to compete because she lacks in stats and stuff, right? But here's the honest truth, if you are new to the game and you recently just got into the game, if you look at all the burst 2, let's see if I can show this to you guys. If you go to Wikipedia, boom, filter, burst 2, right here, she is, I think, considerably better than all the other choices right now. Delta, Anis, and Belota. I think she's going to be better than all those three if you're trying to buff up your team to give them some sort of damage, right? If you look at this following list right here, you know, even Polly, I feel like will be able to give a much better buff. Admi as well, Santi is quite decent. Quincy is my favorite, personal favorite right now. Rupee is going to be very high damage wise, and Dola, Viper, yeah, there's a lot of competition in the SSR department for sure, right? So the question right now is going to be one important factor depending on where you're at. Is Himeno worth building or investing? So that depends on you right now. So look at your outposts. What you want to do is go right here. I know this is going to be crazy. There's a lot of things that you need to know as a new player, right? Synchro slot, synchro device. Is she going to be worth one slot right here? That is something that you have to ask yourself, right? So if you don't have a lot of strong characters, like I mentioned, chances are, if you're new, she's going to be somewhat useful. Alright, she will be able to help you boost your account a little bit. But if you're somewhat a day one player, chances are you already have a lot of the other SSRs that you want to put right here. So I don't really put much SR right here. You can see Neve is here, N102 is here, for example, Anis is here because she's very good in PvP, right? But other than that, I don't really put much SR right there because slots are really limited. Like she's competing with slots against a lot of other characters. Plus, if you want to be able to pursue the tower, which is a very important factor for us right now, she doesn't help you right here in the tribe tower. Something to keep in mind, right? All these collab units, they are all under the abnormal class or abnormal characters, right? So different faction altogether, and they will not be able to help you in the Pilgrim Tower. They won't be able to help you in the Missilis Tower. They will not be able to help you right here, you know, in any of these towers. So if you're trying to climb the tower, you won't get the tangible benefit of putting her in a synchro slot unless they ever introduce something called abnormal tower in the future, which I doubt so because we can't even form a full 5 character and there's no burst one, so you can't have a full burst regardless. That's something to consider, I guess. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.